Alright guys, here we go. Star Citizen Alpha 4.9 is hitting the roadmap, and with it, it seems that we're going to get some content that is returning, as well as some new content that we've been waiting for quite some time. So let's get started. The first one, of course, is Siege of Orison. It's coming back, and this time it is coming as an instanced FPS gameplay, which means that players are going to be together and intruders will be removed. Hopefully, this is going to resolve some of the issues that we've had with griefers, for example. So I don't know how this is going to be playing out. Are we going to have different Siege of Origin locations here, and we're all going to be going based on the party that we have? Or is it going to be some mission that we can be taking together all at the same time for a specific amount of players? I guess that we'll have to wait and see, right? My suggestion of my idea of that is that it's probably going to be for parties, and each party is going to have its own instance, but I guess we'll see. Speaking of instance, well, it's definitely coming for Alpha 4.9 here, which is going to create some closed gameplay spaces with control accesses, and it seems that access is going to be managed through instance prerequisites, such as precisely party leader ownership, which is exactly what I said, as well as safeguards that prevent or remove ineligible players. That's a nice way to say griefers. Alright, something completely different coming up to Star Citizen Alpha 4.9. This one is the super heavy combat armor. They're going to enable this super heavy armor class here, which is going to enable players to equip and operate a new category of powerful super heavy weapons. It looks absolutely devastating, it looks super huge, and it looks super not mobile, if you see what I mean, right? Already with heavy armor, you are quite slow in the battlefield, where it's quite a hindrance. Sure, you can take a lot of hits, and that's great. You basically are acting as a tank, but you're not going to be making any swift moves. You're not going to be the first one to catch, let's say, a key card for some kind of objectives. You're going to leave that to more mobile players. You're not going to be the ones who take some kind of turret on the top of a ramp, right? You're definitely not going to be doing that. You just do the heavy firepower. Well, it seems that this one is going to be even slower. I don't think that we're going to be able to buy this one in shops. This is the kind of armor that we usually get to loot at specific locations, so maybe we're going to be getting this one at Siege of Orison. I could see that happening, since Siege of Orison is coming to 4.9, and eventually maybe it's going to be some kind of armor that we'll be able to craft if we get some blueprints, but I suppose that's also going to require a lot of very hard to acquire materials. Well, speaking of the super heavy combat armor, looks like we also have a dedicated weapon that's coming with it, and it's called the Vendetta HMG Heavy Machine Gun, right? It's from Apocalypse Arms, and so this one is going to be belt-fed and usable with a new super heavy armor and its dedicated ammunition backpack. Wow, I mean, look at the picture here. This backpack is basically all the ammunition that comes with it, right? So you wear the ammo on your back. This is really cool here. Apparently, it's going to be delivering some high rate fire from a large rotating barrel while carrying up to 4 magazines of ammunition. Better have a lot of ammo, otherwise you're going to be running out of that. What if you run out of ammo? Are you going to be completely useless? I hope that we'll be able to carry other weapons as well, just in case. Alright, now speaking of combat, this one's completely different. It's going to be on the other end of the spectrum here. We are going to get combat clothing. I love this. I love the idea of going to have a fight in a world that has atmosphere or somewhere that's breathable, and we don't have to wear armor. We can look a little bit more stylish, like in the footage here. This is concept footage that I made myself using a mission that I did on Hurston, right? And this is how I imagine combat clothing is going to look like. Kind of already exists already, except that it does not provide any armor. But anyway, this one is going to implement lightly armored apparel designed to offer a more stylish look while remaining viable in combat situation. Alright, we're going to finish with the mission givers, and Wicklow is going to get a new ship for us if we bring the materials it requires, and this one is going to be the Drake Clipper with some unique base livery and upgraded components as a reward for completing a new addition to the variety of available Wicklow Imperium contracts. Last but not least, Recco Bettaglia is finally scheduled to come back. For those of you who are old enough to remember the old Levski, well, the old Recco Bettaglia used to give us some missions over there to, for example, deliver boxes, was mostly what it was, right? Well, this time it seems that she's going to coordinate logistics for local independent miners operating from Levski. Looks like we're going to be able to carry boxes once again for Recco Bettaglia. I'm so glad that she seems to be coming as a physical NPC and not a screen. This is something that I've had issues with recently with Star Citizen, right? Lots of new mission givers, that's awesome, but they're all through a screen and I don't like that. I prefer to interact physically with them, and hopefully this time it's going to be working a little bit better than with the old mission givers that we've had in the past. We'll see what kind of job CIG did with this new, this returning mission giver, I should say. And that is pretty much it for the roadmap for Star Citizen Alpha 4.9. For 4.8, there's a new mission that's coming. It's basically Space Mission V3. I'll be trying out in a separate video, so make sure to subscribe to the channel to check it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this upcoming Star Citizen Alpha 4.9. We're gonna have the giveaway results very soon. I've already given the prize to Joe B for the Golem OX, who won on Gleam. So congratulations, Joe. He's already received his prize. Got his email from him. Thank you so much for following through with me on this one. Especially I gave the ship during the maintenance, so that was a bit annoying, but eventually it did work. And well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.